Okay, so when we left off on part 2, this is when the detectives were closing in on my arrest and U.S. Marshals would end up raiding my parents' home. So I can remember this specific day like it was just yesterday. July 2011. I stepped out back of my parents' house for a second to have a smoke, and then I went back inside and closed the garage door. As I walked into the kitchen, I looked out through the window. 2 detectives were walking by. They must have heard the garage door shutting and came to look. Well, they were knocking on the door apparently, and they were here to speak to me. So when they finally came back up to the front door, I locked the door and I wouldn't answer it. Well, I was watching my little brother at the time. I told them do not answer the door no matter what. Well, eventually I just went to the door because they kept knocking. They asked if they could come in. I said no. So then they told me to come outside and talk to them. When I hopped into their Impala, they had me sit in the front seat. One detective sat in the driver's seat and one behind me. After they hassled me for a few minutes asking questions, I said don't talk to me anymore unless I have a lawyer present. That's when I went to get out of the door, and the detective ran around the car and snatched me up. That's when I seen U.S. Marshals pull up.